So some people want me to talk about the NBA Finals, but I really had no desire wanting to talk about it. Really, I mean, just the fact that unless it was the Lakers and Warriors, I really feel no need to talk about the finals with these two small market teams. No disrespect to guys like SGA and Halliburton. The SGA is a very proven superstar. Halliburton is, he feels like a superstar at times. He's actually a rising star right now, right? So, I mean, at least now we got to the finals. But I just want to say this. Congrats to the OKC Thunder, who have officially won the NBA title as the era of parity continues. So since 2019, we've had a different champion. That started with Toronto, and then the next year it was the Lakers in the bubble, and then it was the Bucks in 2021 in July with that really delayed season, and then the Warriors when the full season came back and all, and then the Nuggets, and then the Celtics, and now the Oklahoma City Thunder. Wow, that's like 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. That's 7 straight teams. 7 straight teams, different teams winning a title. Very interesting, man. Yeah, so, we're still in this era of parity, but will we see, what does this mean for the NBA now? Like, because the Warriors have been out, and some of these guys like Steph and LeBron and KD are about to retire. I know KD's been traded to the Rockets. Does he still have enough in the tank? I'm pretty sure all he has to do is just be a bucket getter over there. He'll be the last piece to fit with Ime Udoka leading the Rockets. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure on paper, we may see this team get a lot better because KD will be that traditional bucket getter, and considering that he's been a hell of a scorer, that I know Jalen Green has been is a good scorer as well, but I can't really. He's had his struggles in the playoffs, and it showed quite a lot. But he's gonna grow in time, right? He's got plenty of years left on him. But KD's been there, done that. 2-time champion with the Warriors. He's been in the finals with OKC, and he's got plenty of proven playoff experience. So that's why I say maybe the Rockets will get better. They will definitely get better on paper. Let's see what happens in the next season. Hopefully, there'll be no clashing between Ime Udoka and KD. We know some of these stars like LeBron and KD they have so much ego. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, getting back to this, congrats to the OKC Thunder. I believe SGA is the finals MVP. It would not surprise me. Everyone will think the same. Finals MVP, and he's pretty much has led this whole team throughout the playoffs, and it's just been a fantastic player. I can't believe the Clippers dumped him. So Doc Rivers didn't want him gone, but this is where he's at, and he belonged with the right team, and finally got OKC a championship. So now I just got that out of the way. Congrats once again to OKC Thunder and Shea for Finals MVP. So I don't know if they're gonna repeat, but we'll see. That Game 7 was just crazy, man. It was close, and then all of a sudden in the second half, the swarming defense really picked up from OKC. It definitely reminds me of the Spurs' Big Three defense, the way that they guard the paint, and just really giving guys just no looks. So I know the Celtics were the same way, the Big Three Celtics and the Pistons. So that's why they all have champions. Defense wins championships. Rebounds and especially offensive rebound. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have bigs. So Indiana's been great too. You know, they just could not close it out in Game 7. You know, they were struggling to get good looks, except for T.J. McConnell. He's been their most consistent guy. I'll say the X factor. So yeah, yeah, I think next year. I mean, they have proven last year they were in the conference finals, and this year they were in the finals. Maybe they'll do it again next year. Who knows? Maybe this will be the team that will go further and further in the, you know, as the league goes on. You know, Halliburton might be the next superstar. So you know, but I don't know if Steph's gonna retire yet. I think only when he retires that the 3-point happy era will end. This has only happened in a regular season. In the playoffs, it becomes real basketball. Doesn't make any sense, but what the hell do I know? So let me get that out of the way. You know, I already said a lot here. So to see where, you know, this topic is just a little bit more of a miscellaneous, I don't want to say rant, but boy, it's to see this world just potentially may see, I don't want to say an end, but I almost want to think that the world is ending with this war that's going on, and you know, the fact that we got the quote unquote fake authoritarians, right? The fake authoritarians, they just think they're all that, you know? I mean, I'm sorry, it's like, and this is what you know who signed up for. You know, look, I'm gonna regret. I'm gonna say here, I'm glad I did not vote for him. Not at all. It's like, you know, to see now what he has done with the tariffs and the, you know, and now all of this is just going out of control, dude. The 2025 is the worst year, not only for me personally, but for the U.S. and, you know, it just what's just transpired, man. It's just nuts. It's just nuts that what we're just seeing right now, and you know, it's like it's not going to stop anytime soon. And yeah, and I mean, not only is all this happening, but where my life stands. Did I talk about another where my life stands video? It's just, come on, man. At this point, like, I just don't know how to get this stress out of my way, man. It's been difficult enough for me to try to overcome the stress that I'm feeling, but unfortunately, it's still there. Yeah, I feel like my anxiety may have come down a little bit, but you know, what's not going away is just constant exhaustion. It's this everyday exhaustion. Like, I mean, I can sleep well, and then when I'm tired, but when I wake up, I'm still tired. Like every single day, and I know why that's the case. It's not because of what I've been prescribed with, but you know, it's just that it's just so, like, you know, it's like, yeah, I'm getting the help that I need. I'm doing therapy. I'm getting prescribed with what I'm dealing with. But it's like, with all of this, and with all that's happening in this world, it's like, I mean, am I to really want to quit therapy? I don't want to quit therapy. Like, I want to. I mean, it's like something tells me I gotta quit, because I mean, no matter how much I learn to try to deal with my mental health, you know, with the taking the breaks outside and all that, when things are going wrong inside the house and all that, you know, I told my therapist that I have a workstation, this and that, but it you know, it's just unfortunate that we're seeing, like, you know, I'm still seeing the same stuff just happen, and you know, I'm like I don't know, dude. I don't know. I mean, I may just be hard pressed to believe that, that I'm just really stuck in this life that I'm in. The stress is not going away. The same things are just happening. Even if I'm trying and trying and trying so hard to to make things right and to avoid to lessen or alleviate the stress of some of the of my own family and all that. And just sorry, a little distracted. There's none of this is just gonna go away, man. Like, the stress is not gonna go away. Then what is it? And it's the anxiety is still there, kind of, right? But it's more so it's just the exhaustion, the frustration, the stress, man. And it's just this is just nonstop. It's nonstop. And like I said in the other video, I feel totally bad that about what I said in that group chat. And it's like everyone thought that that I would come back and form, in the right mindset. And I told them I'm getting help that I need. But now, after what transpired last Saturday and even Friday after I got off work, it's like when I just see so much of this just happen, it's like I don't even know anymore. Really, I really don't know. I'm just like out of it already, and I'm very exhausted, and I'm trying so hard to not show it, but I can just feel it every day. I know it's just me, but my whole family as well, and it's like we're just really trying our hardest to just solve a lot of these problems. But to be honest, a lot of these problems just cannot be solved. I mean, we try to solve them, and then the same things just keep happening, dude. It's just crazy. So I don't know, man. It's like I don't want to quit therapy. I don't want to, but it almost seems like a lot of what I'm going through and a lot of what I said on Saturday on the group chat, the Nutballers group chat, and just having feelings of frustrations and all that in general, it's like it almost makes me feel like I'm wasting my time with therapy. Now, look, I did say this, that 1 month isn't going to be enough. I said it to the group chat. I said it to myself. I said it in some of my older videos. 1 month isn't going to be enough. I mean, considering that at most I've taken 5 sessions, so it can be a while. It can be a while. But here's the thing. I was like, even if I applied to like a lot of what my therapist told me as far as like how to control myself better, having this very strong self-control that I need. And I know Tristan a long time ago said you need to have very strong self-control. It needs to apply even in the most stressful of situations. And at this point in time, it's like, dude, it's just so much going on, and I don't know, like I'm trying to find a time to nap, and it's like I can't even relax when I'm inside the house. There's always a lot of moving around. There's always a lot of this and that. It's just the same things over and over again for the past how many years already. It's annoying, man. It's annoying. It's like I really want my own peace, but I don't know how I can get it. I get what Nate and Mari are saying, and Neil, but it's like how? It's a very tough decision that if I do it, then all of a sudden, I'm putting them in the worst situation because I'm not there anymore. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really, like, I'm being faced with a tough reality here, the harsh reality, and, coming here to work, which I'm here at right now, it's my only escape. It's not really helping me much considering how many people just left and we have what we have, but it is my only escape. But then it's like, even so, with all this everyday silence, it just feels like, I just can't leave home. I can't help but to think about home. And, I heard that gas might spike up to $8 an hour. I hope that's not true, what I heard on TV, but man, I mean, I gotta be real on this. I can't wait to move out of California, but then, I would hate to leave some of my friends behind. I'm pretty sure some of them wanted to leave California too. Look at, Mari's already moved out, and former classmate and a friend from college, Dario, moved out to Vegas. So we gotta reach that point, because I'm really wanting a new life, and if it has to be with the fam, so be it. I don't know, man. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I mean, I really feel like moving out of the state if the gas is gonna be like that. So, all right, this is all I gotta say, and I'm just praying that I'll be fine every day. Right now, it's very tough to handle what I'm handling, and I don't know at this point, because all I can do is try. And with my career, man, we'll see how it goes with my resume. So we'll see if I get any hits. So I'm gonna hang tight. See ya.